Hello, and welcome to another update video on Solana. Yeah, the Solana chart is still following here the bullish scenarios. Already yesterday, we talked about the potential that wave 2 bottomed here already. So either wave 2 bottomed or we get one more low. This is kind of what we are tracking here. We see this currently as a wave 2 pullback, as discussed over the last few days, over the weekend, I think already. And the idea is still, that's the main thesis, that a substantial low formed here on the 22nd of June. A meaningful low, yeah, it could be a wave 2, might even be a B wave. But yeah, in the bullish count, that low has the potential to be a meaningful low. The only thing is that the move up from that low looks more like a 3-wave move. So we need to be ready that the continuation to the upside might take shape in the form of a diagonal pattern. That will only become clear as the structure builds. So the focus at the moment is rather here on what happens in this support zone. We've had a first reaction to our support zone. That's the support area for wave 2. Now, a wave 2 pullback, I'm talking about the pullback that started here on the 22nd of July, right? A wave 2 pullback should normally not break below the 78.6 retrace level. Now, guess what? We haven't broken below that level. I see this pullback as an ABC structure. So basically a corrective pullback, right, in an uptrend. So the way we track it is we say that this is the zone where we want to see a reaction. The next move up should take us to $250 plus. That's kind of the next main level. It should eventually take us higher, but 250 would kind of be the next milestone target. There's an important Fibonacci level there, which you know if you know our videos and content here. There has been a reaction to Fibonacci support, which is promising. And what we normally want in, from an Elliott wave point of view, we want to see a reaction to these zones. We do get the zones from the counts, from the wave counts. So the wave counts are only tools to give us the zones. And then in the zones, we're watching for reactions. Now the price has reacted. Okay, so question is this a 1-2 setup? Well, I have no reason at the moment to doubt that. Of course, I'm always looking for alternatives, and there is an alternative. If we break below $140, it's going to be a deeper pullback, and we would have to assume that the low that formed on the 22nd of June was not the wave 2 or wave B. No, it's still unfolding. It's basically all of this would be a large correction. But that would be the next step. We're not even there yet. So we have reacted to Fibonacci support. So if we then zoom in further, the focus in the very short term is now on whether we've already bottomed. And I think that is getting more and more likely. What I mentioned to you yesterday was we have a resistance area here. Once that's broken, that would be our first indication, really, a low is in. Also, if we get 5 waves up. Now, I think I can identify 5 waves up. I could already see them yesterday, right? But it was more like a small 5-wave move up. I can still call that 5 waves, but we have not yet clearly started a wave 2. So in my member update that I sent out earlier today, I said that I'm not convinced yet that the wave 2 has started. I'm mixing that up. 1 second. Maybe I did say that on the XRP chart. I'm not quite sure, but it's the same thing. Not really convinced that a wave 2 has started. So what we do at this point, because the nanostructures are a little bit unclear, we're just shifting support up with the price. So we had a setup here. Maybe we get another nice wave 2 pullback, another 1-2 setup. It's good to see that Solana is moving. And I'd rather see a little bit more upside momentum to confirm further that wave 2 has bottomed. A pullback into the support area can happen at any time. Support is now between $159 and $165.26. And we just need to avoid a break below $158.96. If that happens, so should there be a pullback below that level? Should there be a break of that level? Well, it just means that the wave 2 is extending. And for that to even consider that, we need some downside momentum. For now, the local trend appears up, and the next resistance is in the area around 182.80. So focus is on higher prices against 158.96. A break below that level will make it very probable that there'll be another low, potentially targeting $152.34 next. That's the update on Solana. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. I also invite you to join us on X for additional updates, discussions, and sometimes even additional video updates of coins that we don't normally cover on YouTube. So check it out for additional updates. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.